Hey kids, you want some lasagna? Well, I got some for you. Ha 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 ha.
Hey guys, welcome to a Bub Theory, where we ask ourselves the question, is Garfield really a cat? For this theory, we need to check off some things that'll prove he is or isn't a cat. We have to realize Jim Davis does identify him by a cat, just by a quick Google search. So, is that our answer already? Well, no. To get our real answer, we're going to need to do a lot more work into researching. We're going to need to read most of the comics that ever existed by Jim Davis. This all started with the one comic when Garfield says, "I'm only human." Now, that might seem like a little catchphrase to just be funny, but it's really not. For instance, take a look at this comic. The thing that gets me here is the last panel. Is anything in the pastry section poisonous to cats? And with Google's help, I figured out that onions, garlic, leeks, scallions, shallots, and chives are harmful to cats. None of those are really in the pastry section, but I think I have seen Garfield eat garlic bread. But before we go looking for a comic where Garfield eats garlic bread, we need to state out the obvious here. Garfield walks on his hind legs, has lasagna, and drinks coffee. Is that really a cat? Okay, back to the garlic bread thing. So I found out that Garfield has had garlic bread before, just like this comic says. Doesn't straight out say that Garfield has eaten garlic bread, but with him mentioning garlic bread is for dinner, then I think that states that he has eaten it before. But if he's eaten it before, wouldn't that make him really sick? Yes, it would. But the worst sickness that have ever happened to Garfield was him catching a cold. But it says that garlic can be really harmful to cats, so you'd think that he'd get something worse than a cold. And he didn't even get the cold from the garlic bread, he just had a cold. So the first thing on this theory we have checked is the fact that he doesn't get poisoned by stuff that would poison most cats. The cat drinks coffee. What cat drinks coffee? And also, what cat eats lasagna? Okay, but seriously, there are a lot of things Garfield does that cats would not do. In this strip, Garfield is in the bath. Like, what? There's also the fact that Garfield never eats mice. Not because he feels bad for them, but because he doesn't like the taste of it. What cat doesn't eat mice? Garfield also brushes his teeth. The only thing I do have to say is how Garfield has a thought bubble and never talks. But is that even true? There is a book called Garfield's Judgment Day where they say all the pets can talk, but they just don't. The plot is that the pets get a sense of danger, so they have to go to a meeting, and they figure out they have to tell all their owners that a giant tornado is coming that might kill us. And you heard me right. I said the animals have to give out the secret they can talk to the owners. So you want to know what my conclusion from this all is? Garfield is not a cat, nor is any animal in the Garfield universe. But this still leaves a question. If they're not what they are, then what are they? My first guess would be humans. But there's still a problem with that theory. How would they have started to look like the animals? So my second guess is kind of absurd. All the animals might be aliens. No, I'm not joking. Garfield is always so casual when aliens come, like they know each other. In fact, there are many comics where Garfield has aliens, but I just can't find them all right now. So does that mean Garfield is an actual alien? I mean, I don't see why not. But hey, that's just a theory. A bug theory.